Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another Matchbox video. Today we've got the latest from Matchbox Superfast. I'm actually really stoked to get this set. I haven't seen it in stores yet at all. I got this from SC Diecast, who's my local hobby dealer. They got a few sets of them, and I picked up a set from them. I'm glad I grabbed it because it's probably going to be a while before I actually see them in stores close to me. They are still really stuck on the last series, and they have a ton of those just sitting around. But really happy to get these out of the way. So I was excited for these, and actually the real reason why I was excited for them was this particular car right here. I love my Nissan Datsun slash Datsun Z cars. This is a 82 Datsun 280 ZX. Fantastic car, really cool looking, and really cool that they put it in the Matchbox Superfast line, their premium line. And here we go. All right, so these cars, if you're not super familiar with them, they have, this almost felt like a metal base. It's plastic base, metal body, and then they have rubber tires and generally opening parts is what has kind of been the case for these. Really cool series. To get a premium Matchbox series, I think is a must. To have something for Matchbox, kind of counteracts the car culture from Hot Wheels, to have some sort of premium release. And these look pretty darn cool. And this kind of is an homage to an older casting. I don't know if they just like retooled it or what, but the copyright date is 2018, so it is a retool. But pretty cool that they kind of released this car. I'm almost like pressing on it, expecting it to have suspension like an old school Matchbox, but it does not, obviously. Really, really cool though, and I really enjoy this car. This was one I was really looking forward to getting. If I do find another one in the wild, I'll probably pick up a spare just to hang on to, because I'm crazy like that. Every once in a while I like to get two cars that I like, even though they're just going to sit in a box. But very, very cool, and I was very happy to see that this one was coming out. I'm a fanboy of the Datsun Z cars. They're my favorite. As far as like you're going to go JDM or whatever, like the Nissan Z cars are like where I kind of geek out as far as being a fan of that type of car. Those are the ones that I dig quite a bit. I just love the look of them and all that. I always have. So really nice, full deco. The graphics look great. The way that the graphics are applied to these cars looks really, really good. These are made in Thailand, and just awesome job. So I'm really happy about that one. Next one in the series, number 2, is this 74 Dodge Challenger. I should say also, if you like this series a lot, go to Lamley Blog and search for this series on there. David Tilley did a fantastic write-up on this series where he goes into the history of all these castings and did a really fantastic job. It's something I would not be able to do because I don't have that type of knowledge when it comes to these Matchbox cars, but he did it, and it's quite informative. So if you enjoy that type of thing, I would definitely check that out. So 50th Superfast tampo on the back. That's the only thing I don't really like about it. I wish it didn't have that tampo on the back. I don't think it really is necessary to have it. The casting itself looks really cool. So it's got a plastic top. The rest of it is metal. This one has what appears to be an opening hood, and it's got some detail under there, which looks pretty cool. Definitely a cool model. The wheel tooling, I believe, is brand new. It looks really close to like a Majorette premium wheel that we've seen as of recent. But really cool, and just a really cool little casting. I think it's quite awesome. Rubber tires, plastic chrome base, and pretty awesome. So these come up at a cheaper price point than the car culture lineup and stuff like that, but you still get full deco. The only thing you're missing really is a metal base, which really doesn't matter all that much. These things look great. So really cool there. Next up, we get the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6. This is definitely an interesting tooling. I don't think this one has any opening features, and it does not. It's definitely a little bit smaller than 1/64 scale. One thing you don't get is opening features, but one thing you do get is you get 3 axles that have off-road rubber tires on them, and they look really good. The wheel tooling is actually the same as this. It's actually the same wheel tooling. It's just blacked out with that silver rim. That's interesting. And of course with a different tire. It's got the rubber tires on it. This one looks pretty good. It's got a kind of a satin finish. This blue kind of metal flake satin. Rolls really, really nice. I'd say that's a pretty cool one. Definitely pretty cool. So I'm digging that truck. And next we get the 59 Volkswagen Microbus. This one we have seen in sort of a premium true grip tire. I didn't notice that. These things have true grip tires, guys. Not real riders, true grip tires. Metal parts and pieces. True grip. That's interesting. This one has real riders on it, straight up. Those are Hot Wheels wheels. We've seen this casting already hit this line. This is a repeat. It's got opening doors on the side. The doors are actually plastic, but they did a pretty good job on this one on the graphics to make it look pretty uniform with the metal. The last version of this, I don't think they did such a fantastic job of it, but pretty cool that they got the opening doors on the side. My only gripe with it, I guess, would be like this little, you can see obviously where the doors like hinge down here or whatever. These look weird. This little like semicircles down there. But not too bad. And then it's definitely on Steely's. These are real rider Steely's. These are Hot Wheels wheels that they borrowed from them. But overall, I think it looks better than the first release of the casting in the premium line. So I'm digging it. I think it's pretty cool. And then lastly, we get this right here, the Volvo V60 Wagon. Really nice casting from Hot Wheels. Sorry, from Matchbox. So this is pretty interesting. So this has no moving parts either. So with the Mercedes, there's no moving parts. And I'm fine with that for these Superfast premium models. They don't really all need moving parts. In fact, I'm not a huge fan of moving parts really in 1/64 scale. Opening hood is okay. I really don't think it's that necessary. I just like them to make a really good looking model. And this is a really good looking model. I thought this was great in the basic lineup, and it looks pretty good in premium with the rubber tires or the true grip tires. The livery looks pretty decent. I'm going to say that's a winner. That's pretty cool. So overall, the series of 5 cars is pretty nice. I would definitely say that this is a clear winner for a favorite, and I'm probably not alone in that sentiment. I'm guessing a lot of people would agree with me on that, and I'm guessing too that a lot of people would think that this is the second place vehicle for the series. Again, I could be wrong, but I would say this is definitely the clear winner for number 1 first. If there's going to be a car that's scalped in this series, this is probably going to be the one that is. And for good reason. It's a really good looking car as far as I'm concerned. I think it's awesome. I love the graphics on it, the retro look to it, and I think it's just really fantastic. So let me know what you guys think of this series down in the comments below. Let me know. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have yourself a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.